Midsummer. This is directed by Ari Aster and stars Florence Pugh. And let me just start off by saying, without a doubt, hands down, this is not a theory, this is not an opinion, it is a fact. This film is by far the most screwed up movie I have ever seen in my life. And I've seen a lot of movies, people. Midsommar is sick, twisted, disgusting, etc., etc. I literally walked out of the theater going, what the hell did I just watch? Extremely screwed up film. But look, I was intrigued by this film. I was actually looking forward to seeing it, not just because of the trailer, but primarily because of Florence Pugh. This girl is so awesome. I first saw her in the film this year, Fighting with My Family, where she played the wrestler brother. And I thought that girl did such a great job. And so to see her get her next big starring role, I was just like, hell yeah. And once again, she doesn't fail to deliver. She steps up to the plate and knocks this baby out of the park. As well as the rest of the cast, if I'm being honest, no matter how just totally screwed up this film was. The cast, fantastic job. Every single one of them, they all bring a very realistic and believable performance. Now, as far as the plot of Midsommar, it's actually very realistic. It centers around our main character, Florence Pugh, and she's really going through a rough time. Her sister, who's bipolar, ended up committing suicide, but not before murdering their parents as well, thanks to carbon monoxide poisoning. So that leaves Florence Pugh really down and out, extremely depressed. She has no family. Her boyfriend of a significant period of time, they're kind of going through a rough period. But their mutual friends are getting ready to go overseas during the summer to, right here, Sweden. Swedish. One of their friends is from Sweden, and he's from this little community, and every 90 years this community has certain traditions and rituals and things like that that they follow. And a lot of the friends are wanting to do their thesis on this community, trying to research, trying to get information. And so they invite Florence Pugh to essentially get her out of her routine and all the problems she's been having. So they head on over to Sweden, and that's where essentially shit hits the fan. And for those that actually want to go see this film, I'm not going to go into spoilers, but I will say the film is a very slow burn, slow build-up. It does not come right at you. It takes its sweet little time. This movie is definitely over 2 hours long, okay? And I know a lot of people don't like that. That's actually one of the things I did enjoy about this film, is because it took its sweet little time and it let you get to know all of your characters and you knew their backstory. So there was a closer relationship you could develop with that. And it really helped set the mood right off the bat that something just isn't right here. And it continues that. And I mean, the longer it goes into the movie, the more sick, twisted, and disgusting this thing gets. And at the end of the day, this movie just isn't for me. I cannot say I enjoyed it. You know, I walked out just dumbfounded with what I watched. Having said that, the acting is fantastic. I loved the music. The cinematography was absolutely gorgeous. All the different angles used, the way they told that story. It's a very well-made film. It is not an enjoyable film. I'm not even going to rate this because I was so just not a fan of the film. It's crazy. It's like it's a well-made movie, but I don't care for it at all, if that makes sense. So if this is something you actually want to see, I'm just going to tell you, you leave the kids at home and tread with caution. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have seen this, if you like or dislike, please leave me a comment and let me know your thoughts. If you did like the video, please give it a like because that does help me and this channel. And I want to thank you guys for watching.